How you doing? I'm Ace. I'm 34 years old. I'm a conservative, and I'm looking for a real one.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.
My name is Harmon Biddy. I'm 26 years old. I'm open to anyone, and I'm looking for a real one.
My name's Jay. I'm 36. I'm looking for a real one.
Pop the balloon. I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it?
Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm 36. I'm a Republican, and I'm looking for a real one.
I'm Brian Callahan, 38, Republican, and I'm looking for a real one.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.
Hello, my name is Delgado. I'm 31 years old. I'm a Republican, and I'm out here looking for a real one.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of your favorite show, The Last Talk Show. iPointer, I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic because what's about to happen today has never been done before in the history of dating or dating shows. I have 6 kings with me. 6 kings that identify with the color red. No, I'm not talking about Bloods. No, I'm not talking about Chicago Bulls fans. I'm talking about Republicans, okay? Or those that are open to dating Republicans. Brothers, how you doing today? Wonderful. So happy to have you guys here. What's about to happen is you're about to see some Republican baddies. Okay, they're not ashamed of who they are and what they represent. So you have hearts in your hand. That shows that your heart is open for love. You're open to find a real one. You also have heartbreaking devices. Okay, so what that means is as these lovely ladies come on out, if you're not feeling them, you're going to pop, 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 pop the balloon. But if you are feeling them, you're going to hold on to that heart because that represents you want it to keep beating. You want to connect with that real one. If y'all end up connecting, I'm going to say it's a real one connection. And we're going to sponsor your first date. I'm talking about the next Republican National Convention. Yeah! RNC, y'all. Okay, my brothers, are you ready? Wonderful. I'm ready. Let's get ready for our first real one. Let's get ready.
If you love to see people find love on a real one, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to turn on notifications. We don't want you to miss a new episode each and every week.
We are ready for our first real one with my first queen that loves a Republican king. Come on in. Hello, lovely lady.
Hi.
What face that camera? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these brothers your name, your age, and what you do?
Yes. My name is Dominica. I'm a sales and social media manager for a luxury event company.
Wonderful. Share with us.
Oh, sorry. Did I not say my age?
You didn't say your age.
I'm 33.
33. Okay. Share with us what makes you a real one.
What makes me a real one? So I consider myself a ride or die. I can be like, your partner in crime, your business partner. I owned my own gym from when I was 22 to 26, but I also am super traditional in the fact that I love baking, hosting, cooking, dressing up. So if you want someone that's kind of softer in your support system, I can be that. But if you want someone that's going to be, like I said, your partner in crime, I can do that too.
Okay. I need a ride or die chick. Let's go for this. What are you looking for in a real one? What qualities?
So I'm definitely looking for someone that's looking for marriage and kids. Somebody that takes their faith seriously and really values family. I have a really big extended family. I have 8 aunts and 1 uncle, and I have 19 cousins just on my mom's side alone. So that's super important to me. Someone that likes and knows how and wants to lead and wants to be a father and a husband, not just wants a wife and kids.
That's deep. That's deep. Let's go for this. And this kind of leads to the next question. Things that would make you pop the balloon. What are some of those things that you'd be like automatic pop?
So I don't like a type B personality for sure. I'm type A and I need someone that can match that energy. I don't want you to be the one taking a back seat and just being like, I don't know, whatever you want, you plan it, no ideas of your own. I also don't want someone that's not passionate because I think you should do everything in life with passion. There's no point of doing something if you're not going to put your all into it. And then if you don't want kids, that's a deal breaker. And if you consider yourself really bad with parents.
Okay. No broken hearts. So these are some eligible bachelors. All right. We did good. Let's go for this. What do you like to do for fun?
So I actually do social media influencing on the side. So trying new restaurants, any new activities, if we're together, you'll get invited to like a bunch of exclusive events, so that's cool. Escape rooms are like my new favorite thing right now. Bowling, mini golf, laser tag. I don't really like the outdoors too much, so you will not find me hiking. I will say that. I don't think it's fun. I don't really like the beach. I like the air conditioning, so I prefer indoor activities. If we're talking water, I'd rather do like a lake day, versus like a beach day. I just think the ocean's a little bit dirty. And I like to lift. I used to be an Olympic weightlifting coach.
Okay. All right. Well, no broken hearts. You're looking pretty good. What I want to do, I bet you want to at least know each of these gentlemen's name, age, and what they do. So that wasn't them. That was the ghost of Republicans of past. All right. Maybe Thomas Jefferson. Okay. Let's take a step here. Name, age, and what you do.
My name is Harmon, and I'm 26 years old. I do care providing, and I have 4 YouTube channels.
Awesome.
Times 4. Wow. Let's take a slight step forward. And then what I'm asking you to do, keep facing kind of that. Yes, so they can see how lovely you are. Name, age, and what you do.
Delgado. I'm 31 years old. Songwriter, and do a little bit like photography and videography as well.
Cool. That'll be helpful.
Okay. Name, age, and what you do.
Hi, my name is Jesse. I'm 36, and I am a real estate broker.
You can film some of the content. Okay. Name, age, what you do.
My name is Ace. I'm 34 years old. I'm an artist, and I own my own studio.
Wow. Impressive.
What kind of art?
Well, just more music.
Okay.
So rap and just I would say like R&B, like kind of anything with Afro beats, all the above.
Okay. You're gonna stop here. I'm gonna take a step forward, and then we're gonna do like that. Name, age, and what you do.
My name's Jay. I'm 36. I'm a service coordinator, and then I also work at a warehouse.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do this, and you just rotate a little so you can see. Okay, great. Name, age, and what you do.
Brian, 38, and I'm a writer.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we got some talented LA brothers. Take a slight step back. What I'm going to do for you now, I'm going to give, let's switch it to them. So I want to see if any brothers have a question for this lovely lady. Do any of you have a question for this queen? Okay, let's take it right back down. You'll get your steps in. You're all about fitness anyway. So we'll leave a slight delay. That's perfect. What's your question?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully married with kids in a big backyard for all the dogs and the kids to run around.
Oh, nice. Sounds fun.
I'll throw that question back to you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, gosh, that's a good question. Yeah, good question, I'll say. Yeah, similar place, hopefully. It'd be nice to, settle down and have a nice house.
Okay. Nice kids.
Nice partner.
Okay, awesome. It's an interesting question. Sometimes I get some mind-blowing responses. Let's take a step back. Any other brothers? Question. Okay, we got a question right here, and then we're going to come back. Yes.
So where have you traveled to? Have you traveled anywhere?
I haven't traveled much because of the fact that I owned a gym for so many years in my 20s. So I've been to Mexico. I've been like in the States. I've been to Jamaica, but I was like 8, so I don't really remember it. But I've been to Miami, New York, Indiana, and Massachusetts. Okay. And Texas and Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you a big traveler?
Yeah, I love to travel. I've definitely been to China, Turkey, and Mexico is great. Canada, I'm dual citizenship.
Oh, wow.
So I think traveling is important.
Oh, I agree with you. I would love to travel more. Yeah. Now I have the opportunity to, but just, before it was a little difficult.
But if you can go to one place, where would you go to?
Greece. That's my dream destination.
Athens is great. Yeah. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She's been waiting for you. The travel boo or others. I ain't trying to speak nothing crazy. We had a question from Harmon, I believe.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite travel spot?
A favorite travel spot. Okay, this is really random, and if you know me, I love Indiana. I think it's so cool. The Midwest is just so quiet. It's so quaint. It's beautiful in the fall. I've gone back twice. Last time I went for a Morgan Wallen concert was just in May, so that's like probably that. And then I love Boston too. Yeah.
Okay, and how is it over there? Do you love visiting?
It's pretty liberal because it's a big city, so I don't love it as much. It is really beautiful, but the people are not nice. I will say that, but I'm a Patriots fan, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Football is fine with me. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, I'm not a big sports fan, but sure.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
In Boston, they call them mass holes, some of them. But they loved us. They love Pointer. Take a slight step back. I'm going to now, I don't want to make you pop any just yet. I'm going to offer you one essential question that you'd ask each of them. The same question. Do you have an essential?
Yes. How do you feel about your wife being a stay-at-home mom?
Mm-hmm. Great question. Let's start here.
I can work either way.
Okay. No preference?
No preference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Stay at home mom.
I would love that. As long as I can provide, I have nothing wrong against women working, but preferably she can stay at home mom.
Do you feel that like where you're at right now, you would be able to provide that kind of lifestyle?
Not right now. Not
Okay.
right now.
Okay, slide step forward. Stay-at-home mom.
I love that idea.
Okay, cool.
And I like your follow-up question.
Yeah, is that something that you can provide right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I want to go back to Harmon. Is that something you could provide right now?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Boy pulled up in a Tesla though, so the boy got something going for him. Better than me. All right. Stay-at-home mom.
I think it's a good idea, but I can't do that right now. That's a little bit too.
But in the future?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe cut back on the Greece trips and then maybe.
Yeah, man, I need some money to travel. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. No, I feel it. It's therapy. And then we'll do this. I'll stop here. What do you think about her? Stay-at-home mom?
Oh, that's fine with me, but could I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
How do you feel about your husband working 16-hour days?
So I'm okay with that as long as when you come home, you still have time to like love your wife, love your kids, and like be there emotionally. And, obviously, hopefully you're not working 16-hour days, 7 days a week. But again, like I did own a gym, so I know what it's like to own your own business and like live there. So I understand that grind.
Okay.
Okay. And can you provide for her now to be a stay-at-home mom?
Oh, yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's go to this brother and then we'll do this. Stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it would be important to me in my relationship to know what my partner wants, and I would honor that if that's what she wanted.
But what would be ideal for you?
Well, I mean, I would probably be at home a little bit too because I write and I do a lot of art, but then I also I travel for work as well. So yeah, I think that would be good. I wouldn't say I have like strong preference, but if that's your preference, heck yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And I want to do this really quick. And this queen has been on the show before. He's been on the show once before. You did connect with the real one on a very special viral edition. Just really briefly, in 1 to 2 sentences, what happened? Why are you back here?
Oh, well, yeah, she was really nice. We connected and we like exchanged, materials, and then she never got back to me. She kind of flaked on me. And, it was sad. But
Now, what do you mean by the exchanging of materials?
yeah, that's an odd way to put it.
I don't know if that means intercourse.
Maybe that's my old fashioned. That's my old fashioned Republican way of saying we.
No, I don't know if that was like the very clean euphemism of, Forgive me. I'm gonna edit that out.
Numerical material.
I want you to pick your balloon up, kind sir. I'm sorry. Lord, forgive me. I mean, I'm just doing my job. All right, well, we did cover some great ground. Do you have a heartbreaking device?
No.
I'm going to ask to borrow the heartbreaking device of this kind, sir. You're going to have to pop 2. You're going to have to pop. You got to look them all in the eye. You got to talk to them.
Okay.
Just to narrow it down some.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Let's start with this king. Let me ask him, why were you holding on to your heart?
I thought she was genuine, and I thought, I'm like, okay, you know what? This seems like a really nice girl, and I can work things out with her. Yeah.
Why'd you break his heart?
Just because he said that where he's at, he wouldn't be able to provide, and I would consider myself very successful for myself, so I just at least want someone that can match where I'm at.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
Not necessarily, but you seem really nice.
Okay. All right. You popped this one too. Let's ask this king first. Why were you holding on to your heart?
Like everything she said. She seems fun. She seems very traditional woman and very successful minded. So
Thank you.
That was cool.
Why'd you break his heart?
So kind of for the same reason. Okay. Yeah, just ready for something, that next step, and I don't want to be waiting like a bunch of years for that to happen.
Okay. All right. Well, you got 4 remaining. Let's take a slight step back. Let me do my job a little. Let me ask the essential questions. Religion. Would you say you are a religious person?
So I might get some pops on this. I will say I believe in God. I am Catholic. I was raised Catholic, went to Catholic school from kindergarten all the way through 8th grade, but I don't go to church every single Sunday. So I want to baptize my kids. I think it's important to have a moral compass and something to kind of guide you in life. But I take it more personally. Like I pray, multiple times a day. I talk to God on my own pace. But in terms of like organized church and stuff like that, I usually go on like bigger holidays just so I can be with my family and kind of just still involve myself in that type of culture. But I don't go every Sunday.
Okay. So kind of like a CME Catholic. Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter.
I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. They exist. They do exist. Now, what about, are you open to dating someone of a different religious denomination?
So yes, if you are okay with the kids being baptized Catholic, and I would be okay if, like, let's say you're a Christian and you want to do like one weekend we go to Catholic service, the next weekend we go to Christian service. That's totally fine with me, as long as at the heart they're still baptized Catholic. That's important to me. And my grandpa would like roll over in his grave if I didn't do that.
Okay. We don't want Grandpa rolling. Okay. Now, what about the politics question? We already know we're all here of a similar theme. If they are, because some here may not be staunch on one side, are you open to kind of a moderate, someone that can dibble dabble?
I think it depends what you mean by that, because I think everyone has a different definition of that. If you're woke by any means, definitely not. More like super like moderate in the middle. Again, it really depends. I think you would have to ask them what they would consider moderate.
Okay. Well, there's no pops, so we're looking pretty good. Brothers, anybody else have a question? Because if not, she's going to start to narrow it down a little. So any other essentials? Let's go down. No, we'll have it on the mic so we can hear you. All right, what's your question?
Do you have any kids? Or
I
no?
do not have kids.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you guys have any kids?
Let's swing that back. Let's start with Jesse. He said no, but do you have any kids?
No.
Okay.
Would you like to have kids in the future?
5.
Oh, that's a lot.
Can you handle all that?
5's a lot. I want like 3 max. Yeah.
Compromise?
No.
Okay. Well,
So does that mean you're going to break your heart?
Looks like she's ready to do it.
you can pop it because I'm scared of the balloon sound.
Why is 5? It has to be 5. Why?
That's just my dream, have a big family, start my own tribe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, was she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
No, sorry.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
Just I don't know. Just don't feel like a vibe there really.
Okay, the chemistry.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I will say you should have your 5 kids. I don't think people should have to compromise on something that's super important to them. So
You'll find a queen.
yeah.
Thank you.
As long as you can provide for the 5. Michael Jackson said, if you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. Come on, y'all didn't see Michael. Okay. Questions from my 3. My 3
Wait,
kings.
they didn't answer the kids.
Oh, the kids.
question.
Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all know my mind went to hee. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have no kids.
Would you like to have kids in the future?
Yes, I will say probably max, probably 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, that's what I said. Max.
Go for 3?
Yes.
Max is 3 for me. Like,
What's the minimum?
Minimum is 1.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So,
like,
okay.
I in my head, I think maybe 3 would be fun,
Okay.
but like at least 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's swing into this king. You won't have to move too much. Kids, do you have any?
No, I don't.
Would you like to have them in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you okay with her 1 to 3 range?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I could do my job unless you have a question
Yes.
for them.
Have
Okay, we'll stop here.
any of you guys been married before or engaged?
She's asking the essentials.
No, I haven't been married or engaged.
Sorry, can I ask a follow up? What's been your longest like serious relationship?
I would say 2 years.
Okay.
When did that end?
What do you mean? When did it end?
Like when did your last relationship? When did it end last week? Did it end a year ago?
It's been at least maybe 4 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
Cool. I like to ask that because some come on here and they're not healed. So I like to make sure people have I've transitioned. I'm
Sometimes
ready.
that's fun.
For a new. You like an unhealed?
No, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Everything's a learning lesson, so you never know.
Don't be toxic on me now. Hold on. I was like, wait a minute. She said,
I'm healed.
Okay.
Yeah.
last relationship, when was it?
It was in my 20s. So majority of my 30s, I've been single. I've been trying to actively date. Where I'm at, the dating pool is like real. So yeah, I'm healed. I'm ready. I'm ready for a commitment. Never been engaged. Never been married. No kids out there. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That works for you.
I will answer that after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, kind sir, when was your question? When was the last relationship?
It was. What
last
was your longest relationship?
It was about a year.
Okay.
Yeah, and it ended about like 2 years ago.
Okay. Are you healed and ready to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I want to ask you that as you step back. We don't have to go let's scale it back just for my brothers so they're not forgotten in the back. When was your longest relationship? How long was it?
My longest relationship
Yeah.
was 11 years. We started dating when we were 13, and then we actually broke up I sold my gym to him when we broke up, basically. So that was when I was like 25 or 26. Now I'm 33, so yeah, it's been a long time.
Okay. And you're healed and ready to go.
I'm healed and ready, yeah.
Okay.
But I will say that was a big learning lesson. It taught me so much about myself and who I want to be as a partner and who I want as a partner. So I would never say I regret that relationship at all. I think that it was super necessary to make me who I am right now.
Awesome. Okay. Oh. Was that an accidental? Let's get a heart transplant, please. Dr. Pointer is in the office. We'll get a brief heart transplant. Okay, you can walk it down. That's fine. Yeah. Thank you so
Can I
much.
ask a question? Okay, what would be a first date if I said yes to a first date with you?
Let's walk it down. Let's ask him. First date, what would it be?
I would say, I think Korean barbecue is pretty cool. I think it's a good way to see, like, chemistry of putting food together and making something basic, like nothing too crazy.
Do you like to cook at the Korean barbecue spot?
Well, yeah, I like to I guess they have like the little hot plate in the middle and you just throw some food on there. It's pretty cool.
Oh, no, I just meant usually one person's the one that's cooking. Do you like to be the one
Oh,
that's
you mean like hibachi or something?
Well, Korean barbecue, usually like you cook it yourself.
Right.
Yeah, so do you like to be the one that's cooking it or do you like
Yeah,
the person
I mean,
you're with to be the one cooking it?
To be honest, I like to do it myself. That's the type of guy I am.
Okay.
For cars, work on stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
He's going to lead.
Yeah. Do you like the Korean barbecue meat burnt?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, me too. I like my real, like, good quality steak, medium rare, but
Yeah.
Korean barbecue, I like it nice and crispy. So,
Yeah, make sure it's burnt.
Exactly, yeah.
Crispy connection. Let's go here. And first date, where would you take her?
I'll probably do like one of those like relationship cooking classes just to see how we can like interact while we're cooking.
I love that. I've never done that before. Yeah.
It is a good date. It is. All right. And then this king here, and let's do this. First date, where would you take her?
I like going for drinks in like a fun part of town, like fun neighborhood, like Silver Lake or something, and then maybe going for a walk and getting some ice cream or something.
Would you want to pop it? She gonna pop. Okay. Tell us why you're popping.
So I don't drink alcohol. I just don't enjoy it. I'm also not a fan of like walking dates. I do prefer something that's more interactive and competitive, or like a nice sit down dinner type of thing where there's no distractions, so we have to talk and get to know each other. But drinks and coffee are just a little bit too, I guess, like casual for my vibe.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect. I'm probably not ready to provide right now either.
Yeah. So
We didn't ask you. We didn't get to ask.
I was probably like, oh man, I just wanted to see, stay in there, but walking's a big thing for me. But I respect that.
Yeah.
See, you seem like
Is she someone that's your type?
yeah, aesthetically, and cool personality and stuff. Maybe
Absolutely. Is he someone that's your type?
no.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
I like guys that have a full head of hair. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No.
He didn't choose that.
I know. But like, I want to pass on the hair genetics,
Yeah,
No.
Again, you'd like to pass
Oh,
on
I'd
what?
like to pass on the hair genetics. So
What about hair on the face?
Mustache thick. Maybe you can pull a pointer and get this natural, this natural hair. I'm going to throw it to the brothers. Guys, you have any questions?
So, I mean, you said the only thing I think about is you said you're Catholic, and then you said something about you don't like water. Like, I love to swim. You said something about the beach.
I don't like the ocean, but I like lakes and like rivers.
I don't know. I love the ocean, and I think about surfing. So, like, I'm just gonna have to.
That's super fair.
Sorry. I think you're wonderful.
Oh,
I
thank
really
you.
like how you present yourself, and it's just one of those things where, like, I'm a Christian, and I feel like that would be a conflict of
Yeah.
interest because I believe Jesus is the Lord and my Savior. So it's just my mom went to parochial school, and I just feel that you're like, I think you need someone who's like more of your traditional family kind. So
Equally yoked.
yeah, equally yoked is correct. Yeah.
All right.
But,
You said she's your type, though.
yeah, she is. I think she's wonderful. I think to myself that, like, I wish she was like Christian, and it's like I like that you work out, and like I think, or even the gym stuff is very inspiring. And,
Thank you.
I think she's valid. So I would say she's great.
Is he someone that's your type?
I think he's cute. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we got one final king here. Let's see. Kind sir, let's make sure you can see her lovely face. Do you have a question for her?
When it comes to a relationship, what do you value the most out of the relationship?
So I really like effort and thoughtfulness. Like if I mention something, and like let's say, oh, like my favorite Starbucks drink is a brown sugar oat milkshake and espresso, and a month later you just happen to remember that. I think that's really meaningful. My number one love language is acts of service, so I think stuff like that is super important. I guess that would be what I would value, and obviously like respect. Like if you're flirting with people behind my back or like following random people on Instagram, even if you're not physically doing something, I find that very disrespectful.
Okay.
You have a question for him?
I guess what are you looking for in a partner?
I'm just looking forward because I do work 2 jobs, so I want someone who just to come home, talk about my day, support. You support me, I support you. I'm the type of person in a relationship, I do small things, sometimes big things, depending on how I feel at that time. So you got to be like receptive towards that. What else? That's all I pretty much think of. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I don't want to delay a connection. I'll ask you. You're holding on to your balloon. Is she someone that's your type?
Of course.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Honestly, you seem really great, but no, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you gonna? Okay. Okay. Tell us why he's not your type.
Again, it's like just physically, I really just like a full head of hair. That's like a big thing for me. And I think physical connection is super important. I would never want someone to be like, oh, you're like kind of my type, but not really. You know, I think that the person you're with should be like, you are like the most gorgeous person I've met. Like the sexual chemistry is there. I want to like touch you all the time. And I just think everyone should have that for themselves.
Understand? Okay. All right.
So looks do like fade away, but it's also what like the person brings to the table. So that's why I was like, I can look past all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I get that. And again, it's depends on like what you're looking for. But for me, like the initial physical attraction does have to be there because I don't want to have to like convince myself to be attracted to somebody. You know what I mean? And yeah, but I respect that a lot.
I guess in her case, she just can't look past it. It's just ball. All right. Well, let's scale it back. It's all right. Brothers, can we clap it up for this lovely lady? This is a queen. She got close. We appreciate her so much for coming out. I'll take that mic, lovely lady, and you can head over that way. You are a real one. We appreciate you so much. You are awesome. Well, if that is the case, brothers, we got another lovely red Republican real one. Are you ready? Yes. Wonderful. Let's get ready for our next real one. Let's do it.
Dating as a Republican can kind of be tough because a lot of people are liberal and, so the conservative values that are important for me are less government, pro-life. They're definitely important because we need to take care of the people and their future generations and everybody else. I don't know. I have to see where they're coming from and if they can back up all the, their statements with facts. I definitely consider it. If someone were to run, I would have to be Elon Musk. I think that, we need something different and someone with, a lot of money or something different.
Dating as a Republican is just the same as dating like everyone else. It's just if somebody really doesn't like Republicans, it just comes, there's a moment of awkwardness and then it just moves on to the next date. Some conservative values that are important to me is family, honor and tradition. I think they're important because it's important to have things to fight for in life that stay here after we're gone. It just depends. I'm perfectly comfortable marrying someone with different viewpoints than I. No, Trump should not run in 2028.
We're ready for our next real one with my next Republican beautiful mama. Come on in for her papa. Hello, lovely lady. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Wonderful. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these gentlemen your name, your age, and what you do?
Hi, everyone. I'm Ashley. I'm 31, and I work in healthcare.
Work in healthcare. Beautiful. Share with us what makes you a real one.
I'm a woman of God.
Amen. That's important. Okay. Anything else? Or that is enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. Share with us, what are you looking for in a real one?
Well, I'm looking for a Christian man who goes to church and can lead me.
Want to be led. Okay. And then that leads to the next question of things that would make you pop the balloon. What are some things, if you heard from him, you'd be like, pop?
If someone is not of the same faith as me, so... Oh, okay.
Keep going. Do you have any others?
I am conservative, so ideally I'm looking for someone conservative.
This is the right addition, so you're good. They're all open to that.
Let's see. That's really it.
Okay. Okay. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go to museums. I like to write. I like to go to the theater. I like arts.
That wasn't them.
Oh.
That was Thomas Jefferson.
I like arts and crafts. I like upcycling things. I like home projects.
Beautiful. All right. All right. We got one broken heart. Let's take a slight step forward and figure out why this king broke. I could assume, but I don't want to. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Jesse, 36. I'm Jewish.
Oh, okay.
Shabbat shalom. So you couldn't date someone that's outside of the Jewish faith?
Well, she was pretty clear that she didn't want to date outside her faith, so I was doing the job.
Could you date outside your faith?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because we got women watching all over the world, so you might have, I don't know. Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
Maybe.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Now, you already made it clear. Jesus was a Jew, though, but you're not open to dating.
Yes, he was a Jew, the best Jew, but I do have a huge respect for the Jewish people, though. So,
But yeah, we're not. I totally understand. Equally yoked. That's how we do it. All right. What I want to do is I want to go to each king, and I want them to share their name, their age, and one of their deal breakers. One thing that would make them pop the balloon.
Okay.
So take a slight step in. Name, age, and one of your deal breakers.
So my name is Harmon Biddy, and 26 years old, and I think I respect the fact that you want to be Christian, you want to only date Christian. Unfortunately, I don't have a toothpick, so I would have bought. But yeah, but the thing is, I respect what you're doing. You want to date inside of that religion. I don't mind everything else. It's just that's the one that throws me off. So I'm sorry.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Give that back to him too. The popper. She is someone that's your type.
I think so. So it's kind of like yes and no for me. Okay. Yes and no.
What's the yes side?
I'll take it.
The yes side is that she loves to travel. She likes going to museums. So do I. Yeah. It's just that the only deal breaker is for me that I don't mind any religion. I respect it. It's just the fact that you just only want to marry Christian. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. That was very sweet.
Is he someone that's your type?
I think he's handsome.
Okay.
I do.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's take, we're going to get more info. Name, age, and one of your deal breakers.
Name is Delgado. I'm 31 years old. My biggest deal breaker would probably be a combative woman. I don't like to disagree. If I come home, I want to have a good time and not have to stress about, my woman and fighting and.
Are you combative?
No, and I do agree that there are some women that can be very domineering, and so that's why I'm really looking for a man that can lead, to put me in my feminine energy. So I'm not.
Keep the mic to chin.
I'm not put in that position. Yeah.
Understood. All right. Thank you, brother. Let's go slight step down to this king. Name, age, and then rotate a little that way. Great. Okay. Name, age, and one of your poppers.
Okay. My name is Ace. I'm 34 years old. I would say a deal breaker for me would be like having kids, because I don't have any kids, so that's something.
Do you have any children?
No, I don't have any children.
Okay. And
but you want to have children?
Yeah,
okay.
I just don't want them to already have children.
I understand that.
Okay, let's go to this king, and then you're not going to walk ass forward. You're going to take a slight step back. Okay, great. Name, age, and one of your heartbreakers.
Jay, 36. So if I will break if you was just totally just rudeness, just off the bat rude, I'll break. That's unattractive to me.
You're not rude.
No, I hope I'm not.
Okay, all right. And then you can just rotate a little. Name, age, and one of your poppers.
I'm Brian Callahan, 38, and I would say being closed-minded or just I can't change my mind about anything. It's I'm a free speech conservative, so that's important to me.
Okay. So someone that can speak their mind and be open to.
Not be worried about, did I say this thing or did he say that thing, or we can always just talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Kimmel wasn't wrong.
Jimmy Kimmel. Well,
murky. That's murky.
I don't know about that.
That's a little murky. When we,
no.
Free speech. No, I'm kidding. Don't cancel me, folks. Don't cancel me. All right, let's scale it back. We have 4 hearts remaining. Lovely lady, do you have a question you'd like to ask each of them?
Do any of you have kids? That was a good point that you brought up.
Just if you have a child, pop your balloon. How's that? Okay, they don't have children.
Okay.
Good. All of you would like to have children. If not, pop. Okay. Did you have another question? That's some great groundwork.
I would like to know what they do for work.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's take it right back here. Let's go to Delgado. And what do you do for work?
I'm an artist, songwriter. I do photography and videography, and anything that's creative, you know, I'm willing to add my value to it.
I really like that.
Awesome. Okay. Slight step forward. What do you do for work?
I'm an artist, and I also work at the Rose Bowl and do other freelancing type of jobs.
Okay. What kind of artist? Like a painter or?
More of music. So just rapping and singing and everything else in between.
What do you rap about?
I have a song. It's called "Amazing." You make me feel amazing. It's more positive. I don't believe in like putting down women or anything. I do Afro beats and you know just play with the sounds and auto tunes and everything else.
Okay. I don't like hearing rap about like sex and drugs.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
Okay, that's great.
no,
I like that.
All right. Don't sponsor us, Sexy Red. Let's go for what do you do for work?
So I'm a service coordinator, and then I also work at a warehouse.
Okay, that's great.
Okay. And then this king here, what do you do for work?
I'm a writer and have my own like entertainment business.
Okay. What do you write?
So I write like different proposals for the governments, and I also do like movie blogs, movie criticism, fiction.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
You like to go to the theater, right?
Yeah,
that's
I
a
do.
nice little, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. I'm going to throw it to the Kings. We don't have, oh yeah, we'll go back. Kings, any questions? Lovely lady here. Any questions for this beautiful woman? Okay. Did you have one too? It looked like you were about to. Okay. Let's go down. We'll get in your steps today, lovely lady. What is your question?
What would be like a fun, like ideal day for you?
That's a great question. I love museums. I recently went to Mr. Brainwash in Los Angeles. So they have a ton of like very obscure art, like the Mona Lisa, but with like graffiti in the background. Yeah, museums. I like sightseeing, going to different events, concerts.
Oh, that sounds groovy.
Yeah.
Me too.
I know there's plenty more. I just can't think of any right now.
Yeah, no.
Those sound great. Let's scale it back. Jay, you have a question?
So what type of music you listen to?
Oh, that's a great question. I love country. I love rap. I love, really, I'm open to anything. I haven't really gotten into jazz though.
Okay.
Yeah. What kind of music do you like?
I listen to everything.
Okay.
My playlist is pretty out there. You got from like Jack Harlow all the way to like Demi Lovato.
Okay.
So yeah, I listen to everything.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, you said you still like rap. Give me an artist that you like today, because most are took that, put it in the bag.
That's a great question. Well, I don't know if you could consider him rap, but do you guys know Pink Sweats?
Anybody know Pink Sweats?
Pink Sweats.
Okay. Our
He's
sponsor
more-
is Pink Sweats.
Pink
Okay.
Sweats. Yeah, he's really good.
Awesome.
But I don't know if you could consider him a rapper, but Kid Cudi, maybe?
Okay. We know Kid. Okay. Especially from the Diddy thing. Okay.
I
No,
know,
I'm just
yeah.
kidding. In his own right, Kid Cudi's amazing. Great actor too. Kid Cudi's a great actor. All right. Let me do this. Let me do my job a little. Let's go for, you already kind of spoke on religion. She knocked him out quick, and politics. You already spoke on that. Let's go for your love language. How do you like to be loved?
Maybe that's active service?
Absolutely. Okay. Tell us why.
Because I just think, for instance, if I'm having a long day and you offer to give me like a back massage or something, that just shows me that you're thoughtful and you care. And I would do the same in return.
Okay. Let me go to each brother and ask them their love language, because love languages can normally be compatible, but sometimes you'd be surprised. What's your love language?
Stuff like that. She said, you know, if you need a massage or things that you can see that without me having to tell you, you know, stuff like that. Just caring and, you know, being nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go down to my man here. What's your love language?
I would say, I guess language, like
Words of affirmation.
Yeah, words of affirmation. Excuse me. Yeah, that's important. I think that we have to have agreements, and if we don't have trust, we kind of don't have anything. So yeah.
Very valid. Okay. Let's go to Jay here. And love language.
Acts of service and probably words of affirmation as well.
Okay. And then Brian, love language.
Say like, you know, like sharing like delicious meal, like maybe like having a nice dance or something, you know, like a solid like moment.
Like quality time.
Quality time,
Okay.
you know, physical proximity.
So quality time, physical touch, maybe like the okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're making good pace here. We got 4 hearts remaining. Let me see, Kings. Any questions? I asked her some questions. She asked you any questions. Okay. Oh, let's go step by step. Okay. My man, ask your question.
Do you speak Spanish?
I conversationally.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Un poquito.
Bien.
You speak as well? No.
I'm okay from time to time. I can kind of understand it, but I think it's good to know another language to communicate. And not only that, you know, if you want to travel, I mean, Spain or something, that's important to know. Yeah.
Even Nelly tried to teach us. Andale, andale. Mommy, E-I. Uh-oh. What's popping tonight? Delgado, you had a question, right?
Yeah, so I work the club life a lot, and I do late hours. I come home late, and if that's a problem, and being around women and stuff like that, like not trusting. How do you feel about that?
That is a really great question. So you're sorry, remind me. So how often would you be doing that?
Like every weekend, at least maybe like twice a week. Sometimes I'll be at the club and I'll be late because I have to make an appearance.
What are you doing at the club? You're performing?
Performing or just networking. Just showing my face pretty much so I can just network and meet more people.
Okay.
How does that sound to you?
I do performance at strip clubs too. So you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know if I would be okay with that.
Can I borrow your heartbreaking device? Okay. Let me borrow his because he's just standing there looking handsome. Okay. I was gonna see maybe she wasn't. Okay. Tell us why you popped your balloon.
Yeah, because if it's a problem, then it's just I already know I'm gonna get home to a combative woman.
Yes, but I really respect what you do and that you put yourself out there, and it has nothing to do with you. It's
I respect.
Yeah,
you're.
And I think we know the answer, but tell us why that wouldn't work for you.
I just don't want to be going through my man's following and saying if their follower count went up and then saying that they're following OnlyFans models and then it was like all because of networking,
Understood? Yeah.
Right? So I don't
Say you
know.
were at the club with him, not doing the stripping or anything, but just on his side, like, hey, like this is my man. Yeah, he's networking.
I also think like those places are very demonic.
Okay.
So there are many demons there and I just don't want to like be in that environment.
Understood. Okay.
Respect them.
Is someone that's your type, though?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, and I think you're an angel. Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't judging this angel. She's
No.
judging the demons at the club.
Yeah, exactly.
She
Exactly.
judges.
That.
The demons. All right. Any brothers? Question? If not, I'll do my job. Okay, great. Let's walk it on down, and then I'm gonna throw it to you if you have a question. Yes.
So I work 2 jobs. How could you handle that? Like me coming home for like an hour, then going out to another job, me eating like fast food all the time.
Fast food. Let's
All the time.
All the, like eat 6 days a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unhealthy.
Well, so I don't mind you working. I actually think that's a very admirable trait, that you're very hardworking. I think it speaks a lot to your character. I have a pretty fulfilled life myself, so I'm pretty busy. That would actually be great if we could make our schedules match. But in terms of the fast food, I try to eat as plant-based as possible. I don't judge my partners for what they eat, but maybe we could cook together.
So I'm gonna pop.
Oh,
You can't cook with her?
I don't eat plant-based. I eat meat. Like,
but I don't mind what my partners eat.
oh yeah, because I was like, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
A cheeseburger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but if this queen, you gave it time, maybe do you like to cook?
I do.
Would you be the type to cook for your man?
Yeah.
Right. I eat a lot.
All right. I ain't gonna try to save it then. He had McDonald's sponsor us, all of them, all the fast food. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he could be.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 2 kings remaining. We're making good time. Brother, you got a question? No. Okay. It's just 2? Yeah. Brian, you got a question downtown?
No, that was my question.
Okay.
No, it's question time.
It could be. Lovely lady, do you have a question?
What are your guys' relationships like with your parents?
I have a good relationship with my mother. My father passed when I was 12, so I also had a good relationship with him. So I feel like having a good relationship with your parents and honoring your parents is very important. That's like a deal breaker. Yeah, definitely. So
I'm sorry for your
It's
loss.
okay.
Rest in peace.
yeah, no, I appreciate you.
Let's take a step down. For this gentleman, what's your relationship like with your parents and family?
Oh, I love my parents and my family, and they're like most important people to me. Very inspiring, and I'm very grateful that they are my parents. And, every day, they're friends. They're friends too.
Yeah. Let's get like just a little back, because then I want you to answer that question, lovely lady. We can stop here. What's your relationship like with your family?
I have a really great relationship with my family. We're very close, and I have the best mom in the world. But I think we all think we kind of have the best moms in the world, right?
Eminem didn't for years. So, not everybody, but okay.
Yeah, I will say, with that question, it is a very privileged question, right? Because not everybody has
Very true.
a good relationship, but I'm glad you guys do.
Yeah. Let me go for a question like this. You do want children in the future. Some, like our friend here, want a set amount. Do you want a set amount of children?
I do.
Okay, what's the number?
I mean, kind of want like a football team.
But hold on, brother. I'm trying to help people here. So does that mean you literally want 12 disciples, or does that mean you want like however many the Lord blesses you with, but you want a minimum of maybe 3 to 5? You want a starting lineup?
3 to 5.
Okay. Let me go to the brothers. I see some faces. I don't know if those are happy faces. How many children ideally would you want? I mean,
ideally, maybe 2 or 3, but when you said a football field, that's crazy. That's
running back and a defense.
I mean, not even a basketball team. You said a football team. I was like, wow.
Okay, 3 to 5. 3 to 5.
Okay.
Okay. I like the kind of. Okay. Let's go down a little more. How many children ideally would you want?
Yeah, 2 or 3, probably not 11.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Gosh, I don't want to have to do it yet. Are you ready to break a heart, or are you still feeling both of these two gentlemen?
I'm feeling both of them.
Okay, so we got a little more time to just narrow in on some important things. Let me go for this. This is a really, takes accountability, kind of humility. Toxic trait. What is a toxic trait that you know you have, that you're working through, that you want to do away with?
Putting me on the spot here.
I can do them first, but I normally do ladies first. But
Let's see. Can we start with them?
if they're ready, yes. So, brothers, toxic trait, something you know about yourself that you need to work on. It's not a positive.
I feel like when it comes down to music, I sometimes lock myself into where I'm one-track minded. So like I'm very focused on what I need to do until it's done. So I feel like that's a little bit, I can kind of like just not be as attentive. That's probably what I would say,
Okay.
So yeah.
All right, let's go to this king. Toxic trait that you have.
I'd say so. I'm in the business of, getting. Sorry, we're not supposed to talk about sorry. We're getting like accepted to certain things. So it's like entertainment. You're submitting different things out there, and sometimes it's you get discouraged when you get rejected. So it's like not quitting. This isn't the greatest. Not getting too. I get discouraged sometimes when things aren't going well, and I have to redirect and kind of talk to myself, be like, "It's okay, man. You can do it." And so I think that's something I'd like to work on. Just kind of staying, keep my eyes on the prize.
I'm going to go for a question never asked before in the history of any Pop the Balloon show. This queen is wearing a "Make America Great Again" hat. If we can get some eyes on that, and I just want to see if she were to have that on in public and you're holding hands and doing that thing, would you be ready to defend if someone were to offend her?
Hell yeah.
All right.
I love that.
I want to ask this king
That's
that
a
same
good
question. If she were to have that hat on in public and somebody said something, as they do in 2026, how would you respond?
Most definitely, they're going to get the action. So, I mean, Make America Great is a positive slogan. I don't see anything wrong with it. So, they need to mind their business. Right.
Two green flags, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't make it any easier on you. The only follow-up I will do is this essential about Christianity, because you made that very clear. I didn't get to ask the kings, are you a Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
And would you be willing to go to church with her? And
I haven't been to church lately. I usually just read the Bible. I think that church is kind of within your domain or what you want to do. I haven't found the best of churches because I think some of them are not best words I would say is I feel like they're not they're just trying to be a part of something. They're not reading the word and applying it to their life. Is where, you know.
Very good. Okay, I'm gonna ask you your opinion on both answers in a minute. Christian, are you a Christian?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Would you be willing to attend church with this lovely lady?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you attend church regularly?
Not regularly. I do go sometimes. So,
okay. Do you attend church regularly?
I do.
Okay, let's scale it back then. You just got 2 responses. You love the MAGA question, but I want to see if you like the church question, both of them. How are you feeling?
I like both of those responses.
Okay.
I go to church 3 times a week.
Ooh.
Yes.
So Bible study, regular service, what's the third one?
Yeah, so I'm in a women's group.
Okay.
And then so I go to regular on Sunday and then a different church on Thursdays, because kind of what you were saying, I'm trying to find my home church right now. So I've been experimenting with different churches. So I hear what you're saying.
Okay. What's the third one though? Regular service, Thursday church. What's the third?
Oh, there's a 20s to 30s group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. All right. We got to really cut it here, really. Is there a heart you want to break? It's a real 1, not a real 2.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Do you smoke?
No.
Okay. Do you drink?
Yes.
Is it occasional, social?
Socially.
Okay, socially. Are you open to someone that does smoke?
No.
Okay. Are you open to someone that socially drinks as you are?
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask that, and then after that, that's really it. Do you smoke?
I just vape. I don't smoke weed or nothing like that, but I just vape.
Okay. Do you drink?
I drink tequila.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go down to this king. Do you smoke?
A little bit of weed sometimes.
Okay. Gotta do my job. Do you drink?
Not a lot socially. I drink kava sometimes too. I don't know if you've had kava, but it's another fun drink.
Okay.
I'm really stuck.
You're stuck. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I don't know if you want to pray about it. We should pray without ceasing, though. But I don't know what decision you want to make, because you have 2. You do have to break 1.
Okay. Can we ask another question?
Yes, an essential. Yeah.
Do they obviously they're conservative, but do they want to get married?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can go for that. Do you want to get married?
Yeah, I want to get married. Marriage definitely before kids. That's important.
Yes, I agree with that.
And then a follow-up to that then, how soon do you want to be married? Say y'all connected right here, right now. We sponsor the date. How soon?
I would say maybe to like 8 months to a year. I think that's probably the max. But I feel like you would have to know someone at least for 90 days in the beginning and go from there.
Okay.
You know.
Work for you?
Yeah, that's actually great. Anything more than a year, I just say I can't.
It's a wrap, you know, if it's more than that.
Let's go to this king. Are you looking to get married?
Yes.
Okay. What timeline are you looking to get married?
More than a year. You know, I need to take the time.
You're gonna have
you
to
know.
pop the balloon.
But I respect.
All right. You have a heartbreaking device? Okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay. All right. Tell us why you're breaking.
Because I don't have the wherewithal to date someone for longer than a year and them be uncertain. I need someone decisive and 100% certain about me.
You don't see yourself being 100%, not her, but specifically a woman? Like you just want to give it more time?
Yeah, more than a year, you know.
How much time? A year and a day?
I don't think there's like an exact number. Longer than a year. Longer than a year just seems like.
What's the end off? 2 years? After 2 you would know? Or?
Like 5 years? 10 years?
I'd say like.
I'm scared.
Okay, you couldn't wait around for 3.
No.
Okay.
Because I want to have babies, and my biological clock. I can't give someone.
Did it for Sarah, he can do it for you.
Okay.
But I won't start preaching. Brother, step over this way with me. I'm just going to ask maybe 3 final questions. You stand here. Lovely lady, you stand here. Do you have a final question for her?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Do you have a final question for him?
No.
Okay.
I'm really excited.
Wow. Okay. Well, my final question for let me do this. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's definitely.
Is he someone that's your type? Yeah. Okay. My final question: do both of you feel it could be a real one connection?
Yes.
Yes.
Clap it up for him. We got a real one connection. Clap. Put your hands together. Hallelujah. We did it on the Republican edition. I'll take that mic, and then I'll even take the heartbreak. You ain't going to break his heart now. Y'all go off that way. If you want to take her hand and you go escort her out and y'all go have some fun. Absolutely. They look good. They look good. All right. Well, if that's the case, we've got one final Republican goddess. Brothers, are you ready? Yeah. Wonderful. Final real one. Let's do it. Let's do it.
What is dating like as a Republican? Well, you know, it's hard, you know, out in LA to find that right woman who shares those conservative values. What conservative values are important to me? Well, religion, believing in God, I think that's important. Fiscal responsibility, and how taxing, everybody up the wazoo. That's a little ridiculous. Free speech, say what you want, people don't get bent out of shape over everything. And family, it's just like, it's crazy now to even have a family. So I'd say those things are pretty important to me. Why are those things important to me? Well, God is like a signpost, it guides you the way. You need money in this world to live. That's pretty important. And that was the last thing I said. You should be able to say what you want. It's one of the big parts of the Bill of Rights. And I don't know, it's a good way to live. I don't want to police myself, over everything. Yeah, I'm very liberal. I think opposites attract, and maybe we could have some good debates. And and this, a Democrat might have said this, but I don't believe in the blue states or the red states. I believe in the United States of America. Oof, well, that man just seems like he keeps going and going. But sometimes it's good to rest a little bit. I think that man's been doing a lot, for this country, and maybe it's time he takes a little nap and passes it on to the next generation. But I don't know. That guy is just something else, that Donald Trump. So we'll see. I'll let the big man decide on that one, I guess.
I think dating as a Republican isn't too bad, but we tend to speak our minds, and a lot of people may not agree with certain things that we agree on. And so I think that's kind of a little conflict, but I wouldn't complain. It's not too bad. Traditional roles, as far as like gender roles, I think everybody has an important role to play, and it's kind of hard to, work together as a society if we're trying to do different things. I'm very family oriented. I come from a Hispanic family, so it's very important to have a structure in the family. Would I marry a liberal? Yeah, it depends on their personality. I would just have to get to know the person, but I wouldn't be, I'd be open to it. Should Trump run for 2020? I don't believe he can, because I think that's, his terms are over, but, it's maybe not.
We are ready for our final real one with my final Republican goddess. Come on in for her king. Hello, lovely lady.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Guys?
Welcome to a real one. Share with these gentlemen your name, your age, and what you do.
I'm Emily Naples, like the city in Italy. I'm 31, and I am a data analyst.
Data analyst.
I don't really like my job.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you analyzing data. You're getting some info. Tell us this. What makes you a real one?
So, I believe that, just to answer your question, even though I believe that women should be the ones to choose and men should be the one to pursue, if you're asking me to sell myself like in a job interview, I will just tell you.
Yeah, tell us what the qualities you have that make you a great person.
I'm pretty humble. I'm really open-minded. I prioritize connection over a lot of things. Obviously, I want to get married one day and meet my person, but I know that's not something you can force. I really like to meet people from all over the world. I've lived all over the world. I have an Italian passport. I just spent the last 8 years in Italy. Wow. Parlo italiano, sì.
Oh.
Sapere, if you wanted to know.
Oh, wow.
What makes me a real one?
That's good. That's good for now.
I will start with that.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's great. Share with us, what are you looking for in a real one? What qualities do you want in a man?
To be honest with you, I'm looking for a leader, a protector, and a provider, but I know that as a woman, someone just popped their balloon.
No. It was Thomas Jefferson.
I was going to say, I believe that innately men want to do those things, but maybe they're not so inspired all the time by women nowadays to do so. So I believe that it's our responsibility as women to inspire you guys to want to do those things, because innately, that is your love language, I think. Okay. And I mean, isn't that what all women want?
Okay, well, you'd be surprised in 2026. But conservative women, Republicans as yourself, that's what they want. Now, let's go for this. Things that would make you pop the balloon in a relationship. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
Just anything that's not one of those three things, to be honest with you.
Okay. Valid.
Do you want me to?
No, that makes sense. Now, what do you like to do for fun?
I'm a political activist, kind of not really officially, but like me and my best friend over here, we were on Jubilee like 2 weeks ago. I travel all the time. I'm going back to Italy next week to see all my friends. So I like to learn languages. I know Spanish as well.
So you're trilingual.
Yes, I lived in Spain for 5 years, so I know Spanish as well. I like to learn languages. I'm a political activist. I like to laugh my off, to be honest with you.
Laughter's like a medicine.
I like to prank call people. I think it's really funny.
All right. Give us one more.
I like to go to spin class.
Okay.
And take walks and have conversations about religion and politics.
Beautiful. Wow. Well, we're going to get into those questions rather quickly. I want to go to each king. I want them to share their name, their age, and one thing that is a pet peeve of theirs. Maybe not a heartbreaker, but a pet peeve. So come on in a little more, lovely lady, so you see them up close. And I think that could work. And then rotate your body a little more. And then if you want to, follow me. Perfect. Okay. Name, age, and one pet peeve of yours.
My name is Harmon Biddy, and I'm 26 years old, and I don't think I have any pet peeve.
So you don't mind somebody smacking or spitting all over you while they talk?
I do mind some, like, a little bit boundaries, like, you know, like if you're going to talk to me, like, for example, if someone like talks to me, they ask me to spit, that's forgivable. But if they do it intentionally, then no.
Yeah. Some people, you know.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, so other than that, I don't think I have any pet peeve.
Okay. Let's go to this king. Name, age, and come down with me. Name, age, and one of your pet peeves.
My name is Delgado. I'm 31 years old. And one of my pet peeves is maybe hygiene. Hygiene, also, like you said, like loud talkers. If you're like, you know, I don't want other people hearing a conversation, or if you're like chewing with your mouth open, stuff like that.
Those are valid. It does. Like it's like you slept and then you're going to always, yes, that should be good. Okay. Name, age, and one of your pet peeves.
Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm 36, and my pet peeve is if you fart in your sleep.
That's a valid one. Yeah, that actually. I won't share too much.
That too?
I wouldn't know.
That is true. Unless you. Yeah, okay, never mind. All right. Name, age, one of your pet peeves.
So my name's Jay. So one of my pet peeves is disrespecting my boundaries.
Valid. Okay. And then we're going to do this, and you're kind of good where you are. Name, age, one of your pet peeves.
Brian, 38, just like someone doesn't listen. Someone's not great listening, you know, and I'll take that to myself. If I don't listen, then I'm peeved at myself.
Yes. So, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's scale it back. You don't have any broken hearts, lovely lady, so you must be saying the right things. No pun intended. So let's go for this. I don't want you to have to pop one yet. Do you have a question for them? Do you have a question, an essential to get to know them?
Well, I think there's a different. I guess I would just ask you, agree or disagree.
Keep the mic closer to your mouth.
I guess I would just ask you guys, do you agree or disagree? I'm sure we're all like looking for a partner, right? We want to maybe get married. I do want to get married, but I also am like really open-minded to just connection. So I know that I've heard that there are like men place women into two baskets, connection versus like marriage material, or like entertainment versus like marriage. So do you guys agree with that? And like, even if you're looking to get married, maybe it's when you connect with somebody, sometimes it's not always about that. Like, I'm trying to be open-minded because obviously what I'm looking for is marriage. But like maybe we will really connect, but you will not be my husband.
Well, yeah, we would only want you to connect with someone that is intending to marry you. But I still appreciate the question, and we get the theme. So let's answer that question. Take a slight step in. We'll go to each king. I want you to share, are you looking, let's keep it simple, really. Are you looking for marriage?
My parents have been telling me like, hey, son, when you're going to get married? But I'm open to any. It can be a connection or a marriage. It doesn't matter. But I think it's connecting is the most important thing first, and then going from there.
I was going to say we're not looking. We don't sponsor marriage. Anyway, we're not looking to marry anyone today. But connect first because you're intending to marry.
And I agree with that. That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
love that. I agree with you. Okay. Let's take a slight step down. Are you intending to marry the next woman you date?
I'm not in a rush to marry. You know, I want to explore with that person, get them to know a little longer. I don't know about a year, something like a year. I think it's, you know, maybe 2. It depends on the person, but eventually, yes, I want to marry. I want to have kids.
Okay. Okay. And I think that's then phrasing her language the best is, do you date to marry? Are you looking to date to marry?
Well, it's like you said in the beginning, you know, as a man, it's like my innate, you know, instinct to kind of provide and protect, and that's kind of a way we do it. So yeah, that's my intention.
Okay, let's slide it down. Dating to marry. Are you the type to date to marry?
How I'm moving in my life and have everything set up, yes, I'm dating to like marry, start a family, just dating with like serious intentions.
Fantastic. And then you can kind of stay where you are, and then I'll just have dating to marry.
Well, I was going to say too that, you know, I think women are one of God's greatest creations. You know, I'm not going to put them in a basket, but you know, I think, you know, it sounds like a lot like a plan, like I'm going to do this, you know, but my heart is always going to be open to the right woman. And I think, you know, marriage is probably the ultimate destination for like a fulfilling relationship, you know, but I'm not going to put that pressure on at the beginning, but I'll be open to it. Yeah.
Okay. How do those responses resonate with you as you walk back and look at the camera kind of as you say it, or yeah, be careful. Okay.
So I like the responses that confirm that we are dating to marry. I think it's okay to, you know, have coffee with somebody and go out with somebody to connect with them on a friend level or whatever, even if there's some attraction there, then maybe you're not necessarily going to marry. But if you are going to date that person, like start dating that person, it, I think, is imperative for me and for some other people that I heard to marry, because I mean, I know that my next boyfriend will be my husband.
Exactly. And that's why the question is so vital. So let's go for a question like this. Well, first, sorry, you're going to have to break one. We got to narrow this thing down. You're going to have to break one heart. You got to look them all in the face. You see how handsome they are. But let me get a heartbreaking device from this kind sir. Thank you. And go break one.
So I did not sleep so well last night, but it sounds like kind of these responses over here were sort of like you guys maybe want to take your time a little bit more. You're like at that younger age where you're not ready for marriage like right now. So I guess I would have to break your balloons.
Do it. Okay. If you want to do 2, I said 1, but hey, we'll expedite. No need to waste. So we'll pop.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. Let's start with this king. You were holding on to your heart. Tell us why.
I think she looks cute, and I think I would give her a chance. But I understand why, you know, you just want to marry or date to get married, and I'm probably not ready for it. So I respect that.
Yeah. Is she someone that's your type, though? As you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
Besides that, yes. Besides the, you know, not really so ready.
Absolutely. Let's take a slight step forward. Kind sir, you were holding on to your heart. Tell us why.
I wanted her to listen to a little more. You know, I like how she's quiet and, you know, she's very, I don't know, she looks very calm, and I like that.
Very good. Yeah. Okay.
Just right now, don't be fooled.
Uh-oh. Explain again why you broke the heart.
Love it though.
Explain again why you broke the heart.
Your response sounded like you would be potentially looking for a future with a woman, but maybe not necessarily dating only to marry. That's what it sounded like. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, yeah, that's about right. Definitely don't want to rush things because that's like a very hard commitment, you know? So it's like I have to be for sure. Like, you know, it's the one little thing would be like, oh, nah, she ain't the one.
Very true. Is he your type aesthetically?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Take a slight step back. I'm going to ask you something really important. You said you like to debate or discuss religion and politics. Everyone here is already open to the conservative views, so we don't really have to go too deep on that, but the religious piece. Are you a religious person?
Yes.
Okay. What is your religion?
I am a non-denominational Protestant Christian.
Okay.
So I'm not Catholic, but
got it. Are you open? Do you want someone to align with you in that way specifically? Or are you open to someone that may be Catholic, Islamic, Buddhist, Taoist?
So for a connection, I don't really care. Like if we are just going to debate politics and like enjoy each other's company, okay. But for dating, it absolutely has to be aligned, like Christian for sure. Like relationship with Jesus, all of that.
Amen. Okay. All right. Let's take a slight step down. All right. I asked the essentials. They pay me decently. Let's go for this. Why'd you break your heart?
I'm Jewish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah.
So do you not believe that Christ is a Messiah?
No.
I have a lot of friends like you.
Okay.
I find the religion. So this is one thing about me. I love to debate about politics and religion. I have a lot of friends that are Jewish, and I love speaking to them. And actually, my family, who I just saw 3 days ago, is Jewish. They know my views as well. I don't know if you know Amir Sarfati on Instagram, on Telegram.
Mm-mm.
Okay, he's in the IDF. He was a major general. I follow him, so I follow a lot of people that are Israeli, Jewish. And I have a lot of friends also that are Muslim. I love talking to them about it. Fantastic. I was in Dubai for Ramadan, by the way.
Wow.
We had a lot of interesting conversations. But in a marriage, I think it needs to be aligned.
Yeah. Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Could have been. Let's take a slight step forward. I want you facing the camera a little more. Okay. Why'd you break your heart?
So I popped on 2 reasons. So I'm spiritual, so I don't go like church every day. And then plus you're 31 and you're playing on people's phones and prank calling them. So that's kind of like immature to me. So I'm just being honest.
Thank you for your honesty.
fair.
Real one. He is a real one. Okay. Aesthetically, is she someone that's your type?
She's cool. I probably, if I seen her in the streets, I'd probably just walk by.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't like stop and be like, yo.
I wouldn't stop and like, oh, let me holler at you. No.
Okay. And she'd appreciate that probably. Is he someone that's your type?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We've got 1 heart remaining. I'm going to ask you to stay here. You take a slight step up like this. Yeah, just so we can kind of get, in the frame. Do you have a question for her? You're still holding on.
Sure. Yeah. What would be like fun, like an ideal day for you?
My ideal date for
Or a day, too. Day.
until we are like boyfriend and girlfriend would be letting you lead. That doesn't mean that I don't have to do anything, but it means letting you lead.
Oh no, I wasn't saying date. I was saying like day, like day.
Oh, day.
Day. Like what do you?
What would you like to do? An ideal day where you can plan what you like and what makes you enjoy your day.
So I love doing things like on this day where we participate in weird experiences and awesome experiences like this dating show. And then after with my best friend, always with my best friend, or going to church with my best friend and, going to the church bonfires with my best friend, which we're going to do after this. We're always into like new experiences. Can't think of another example right now.
That's great. So are you open to someone? Okay, well, let me ask this. Would you be open to going to all those church events?
Yeah, I'd be open. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just go.
It's like nice way to get together with people.
Okay. Let me ask her for you. Since she said for marriage she wants a Protestant Christian man, or do you align in that way?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Do you have an essential question for him?
That's kind of how I grew up. I mean, we weren't like going to church all the time, but it was non-denominational Protestant stuff. Okay. I like non-denominational. I get confused with the different sects and.
Such a little murky.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know, it's all encompassing, and there's some good stuff there.
Mm-hmm. Really good. Essential question for him before I ask some essential.
Are you a Christian?
Yes.
Do you support Israel?
Ooh, that's
deep. I didn't know you were going to question. If you're comfortable answering, if you don't want to answer, because this is.
I have thoughts on that. I don't want that.
Well, maybe leave that. Okay. But if you want to pop over him not being bold with his stance, let's ask you: do you support Israel?
I do.
Okay. Does that work for you if she supports Israel?
Yeah, I mean, I have friends who are Jewish who live in Israel, and there's a lot there. It's a complex situation.
Yeah. No, I remember a few years ago, if you said anything against Jews, you'd be hated. Now you have the right to say, I don't support Israel and not get your head cut off. So it's quite interesting. It really is. So let me just go for the essential. We'll pick that heart up. Is he someone that's your type?
I feel like I don't really know enough, but the hesitation, about Israel while saying that you're a Christian, when we know that the Jewish people are the apple of God's eye, is a little bit, I would say, concerning, but I would just have to ask him more questions.
I think I believe, with religion, I believe in love above all. So it always pains me to see people in pain, no matter, who or where, that's not
Yeah, I would have to know more.
Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yes.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to walk him back. Y'all come on. Brian, come on over this way. You're going to stand on my right, lovely lady on my left, so you come over here, and we're just going to get to the essential. Do you have a final question for her?
When you... Yes, I do. Try to think of how to frame it. When you like talk about different things, like what's your, like when you want to have like a debate about politics or religion, like what's your hope from that conversation, I would say?
I just think it's interesting, to be honest with you, to hear other people's points of view and why they think the way they think, specifically about politics and religion, because that's sort of what influences everybody's lives. I've lived all over the world. So it's just very interesting for me. It's sort of like the unknown, maybe like reading a book, like trying to figure it out, even if that's not what I believe.
Yeah.
Do you have a final question for him?
Yes. What would you say is your number one? Can you say something positive about women in the dating scene nowadays, and can you say something negative? So a complaint, and then sort of like a praise, a compliment, like something you like about modern day dating, modern day women, and a complaint about modern day dating and modern day women.
Something I like and then a complaint. Okay. Something I don't like. It does feel like we're in that like swiping culture where there's just like everyone has a million options, and it's like if there's one thing, if you disagree with somebody on something, you don't like somebody, it's just like, see you later. Or there's just like, it's easy to just, move on or ghost, or like ignore that person. And I still, because I grew up kind of a little bit pre some of that. So I do value like real connections and, if I put genuine foot forward, and.
About a positive.
Positive, there's, a lot of beautiful, interesting women out there, and I always love meeting them. So that's always treasure, and, and getting different ideas and hearing different perspectives on things, I think is good.
So my final question for the both of you is, with Mike to Chin, do both of you feel after you get to know each other more and debate religion and politics and Israel, could it be a real one connection?
Yes.
Yeah, after knowing more.
Clap it up for him. We got a real one connection back to back. We love to see it. I'll take that mic. Lovely lady, I'll take the heartbreaking device, and y'all can go on that way. Y'all go plan your first debate. I'm in date. Go out there. Go on. You go with her. Brian, go with her. Take her hand. She's looking good. She got dressed up, man. Take her hand. Yes, there you go. They look good. They look good. They really do. They look beautiful. All right, well, we did it. We successfully hosted a Republican edition. Clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for yourselves, brothers. We love to see it. These four kings did not quite get their Republican baddie. Slide in their DMs. Slide in their DMs. Some of them may be open to someone on the other side. So if you're on the other side, slide in their DMs too. If they're open to that, it depends. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. If you want to be on the next episode, fill out the link in the description. We'd be happy to consider you for the show. Until next time, a real one is going to keep doing what we do best. Thank you. Thank you. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do, or this video here, which is groundbreaking, or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just for you. Hope you enjoy.